On this episode of Pulse, we're debriefing everything Taylor Swift.
Plus, the celebrity wedding we can't stop talking about.
And finally, an exclusive interview with a UM student who created a multi-million-dollar app. Let's get those heart rates pumping because Pulse starts right now. Hello and welcome to Pulse, the University of Miami's live entertainment and lifestyle show. I'm Addison Block.
And I'm John Lipoani. You're tuning in to the second episode of the season. We have a lot to catch you up on, so let's get straight into it.
Okay, Swifties, we have officially entered our showgirl era. Released Friday, the album The Life of a Showgirl already has everyone talking. Taylor Swift describes this record as a glimpse into her life off stage, the silence after the stadium and the emotion behind the encore. It's her official return to pure pop. The 12-track album was recorded between Eras Tour stops, with Swift flying to Sweden mid-tour to team back up with Max Martin and Shellback. And in true pop princess fashion, Swift dropped a duet with Sabrina Carpenter, giving us a look into what the life of a showgirl really is. But it wouldn't be a Swift album without some Easter eggs. TikTok speculations say the track Wood has a double meaning about her relationship with Travis Kelce. And speaking of Easter eggs, she dropped them all throughout the Eras Tour. During her New Orleans concert, she flashed her hands 3 times, a subtle nod to October 3rd, the album's release date.
Get ready for an unforgettable halftime show, because Bad Bunny is headed to Super Bowl 60. On September 28th, the NFL and Apple Music announced to social media that the Puerto Rican superstar will headline the halftime show. The big game is set for February 8th, 2026 at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. For many, this is a cultural moment. In a statement, Bad Bunny said, "This is for my people, my culture, and our history." And of course, we'll be back to talk all about his performance after the Super Bowl.
With another segment of Off the Record, bringing you all the music tea you've been dying to hear. And no, it's not the Taylor and Charlie XCX drama. I mentioned Cardi B's new album, Am I the Drama, last time, but now it is out and debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. It even went platinum on its release day, and I guess the world was really ready for another Cardi album. I know I was. This is her first album since her 2018 release of Invasion of Privacy that put her on the map with her hit song, Bodak Yellow. If her new album holds #1 into this week, she'd become the first female rapper since Lauryn Hill in 1998 to have back-to-back #1 albums. And speaking of female rappers, hip-hop Twitter has been on fire this week, thanks to Nicki Minaj. Nicki unloaded a string of posts calling out big names in the industry, including Jay-Z, Cardi B, and figures like Charlamagne the God and TMZ's Harvey Levin. She said that, quote, "Their time's up, and the tone of their posts have only gotten more intense." Cardi B fired back with what she's calling her final message in their feud. For now, fans are split. Some say Nicki's keeping it real, while others think the constant back and forth Twitter drama is dragging hip-hop's spotlight away from the music. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Well, that's all the time we have for Off the Record today, but don't worry because we have so much more entertainment news coming up right after the break.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Since I was little, it was only like me and my parents.
You think you created family out of characters?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna take that, make it into a song.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at, where you at, on the way out. In my head, in my head, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Pop.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
We welcome you back with some devastating news. A legend to wildlife, Jane Goodall has passed away from natural causes at the age of 91. According to the Jane Goodall Institute, the primatologist and conservation icon was on a speaking tour when she passed away Wednesday in California. When Goodall was just 26, she moved to Tanzania and began observing chimpanzees in their natural habitat. She is credited with changing the way scientists study animals, naming them rather than numbering them, and noting their individual personalities. Over the years, she made many groundbreaking discoveries, like how chimpanzees make and use tools. Her discovery began to blur the line between human and animal behavior. She and her incredible heart will be deeply missed.
And some more unfortunate news. Dolly Parton faces major health challenges and will have to postpone her December Las Vegas residency. On Sunday, September 28th, Parton announced on social media that doctors advised her to undergo a few procedures without providing further details. The 79-year-old has been struggling with health challenges for some time now and wants to be show ready for her fans. Parton was set to perform 6 shows at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace from December 4th to 13th and her first Las Vegas residency in more than 30 years. These groundbreaking shows are now scheduled for September of 2026. According to Parton's announcement, current tickets for the postponed shows are valid for the September shows, and refunds are also available to ticket holders. Even during this challenging time, Parton is staying positive, joking that it may be time for her, quote, 100,000-mile checkup, although it's not the usual trip to the doctor. Despite the rescheduling, Parton has made it clear to fans that she will not be retiring anytime soon, saying, quote, "God hasn't said anything about me stopping yet." You can catch Dolly Parton live in Las Vegas from September 17th to 26th of 2026.
Just weeks after sharing insight into her Lyme disease treatment, Bella Hadid makes a striking comeback to the runway at Paris Fashion Week. After missing out on New York Fashion Week due to her Lyme disease treatment, Hadid returned to the runway as part of the lineup for Saint Laurent's ready-to-wear spring/summer 2026 show. For her runway look, she wore a semi-translucent golden vinyl trench coat styled with black tights, black kitten heels, brown sunglasses, and big, beautiful earrings. The venue provided a magical setting for Hadid's return, with the runway set up at the base of the Eiffel Tower. As the models walked down the runway, the Eiffel Tower sparkled. The supermodel's return came after she shared a small glimpse into her treatment in a September 17th photo dump on Instagram. The post shows a series of pictures of teary-eyed Hadid lying in hospital beds attached to various IV bags. In her comments, there was an outpour of love and support from family and friends. Hadid's comeback was met with positivity, praising both her iconic style and her courage in sharing her health journey. It's now time to head over to our A-List Insider team for all the drama you know and love.
Take it away, ladies.
Hello and welcome to A-List Insider, your #1 destination for all things celebrity gossip. I'm Mary Stoss.
And I'm Lauren Tomac. Let's get straight to it. Actress Emma Watson recently opened up about her relationship with well-known author J.K. Rowling during a podcast interview last Wednesday.
The two share a long professional history, with Watson famously portraying Hermione Granger in Rowling's award-winning Harry Potter series.
Watson and Rowling have stood on opposite sides of the debate over transgender rights for years, and now those tensions have resurfaced once again. During the podcast, Watson spoke out about the feud and tried to ease the tension between her and Rowling.
When asked how she's been dealing with Rowling's hurtful comments following their public debate over these issues, Watson responded saying that she still treasures their relationship. Watson tried to keep the peace, but it didn't take long for Rowling to respond.
Shortly after the podcast aired, Rowling went directly to X, where she posted a 700-word statement saying Emma Watson and her co-stars have every right to embrace gender identity ideology. However, Emma and Dan in particular have both made it clear over the last few years that they think our former professional association gives them a particular right to critique me and my views in public.
Rowling shared that she's felt a sense of protectiveness over Watson and her Harry Potter co-stars, which is why she's avoided commenting directly on Watson in the past.
And while it's unclear where this relationship stands, this public feud is not quite over yet.
Well, speaking of big-time celebrities stirring up controversy, Tilly Norwood might be Hollywood's next big thing.
But here's the catch. Tilly isn't a human. She's an AI-generated actress.
Created by Dutch entrepreneur Elaine van der Velden, founder of the production startup Particle 6, Tilly already has a significant social media following, red carpet photos, and has even started an AI sketch.
But the backlash erupted once talent agents began showing interest in actually signing Tilly as talent. SAG-AFTRA, the actors union, condemned the move, saying that creativity, especially in film and TV, should be human-centered.
Hollywood stars like Ariana DeBose, Whoopi Goldberg, and Emily Blunt have also spoken out, arguing that no algorithm could ever replace human experience and emotion. Others also warn that AI actors could replace real people and threaten thousands of jobs in the entertainment industry. However, supporters of the project claim Tilly is simply another creative tool, like CGI or animation, and could present a less expensive alternative to real-life performers.
For now, Tilly has become the face of a bigger debate about how AI could reshape the future of Hollywood.
And this won't be the last you'll hear about it. Later in the show, our Critics Corner team will dig even deeper into AI's role in entertainment and beyond. Stay with us.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun are officially dating, and this new Hollywood romance is getting plenty of attention, proving once again that love in the spotlight comes with its fair share of opinions. The couple started connecting in June as they were both guests at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding in Italy. An unknown source said, quote, "Everyone else was trying to hit on her, but Braun wasn't. He wasn't pursuing her the way others did, and that's what caught her attention and made her feel like his intentions were real." Since the wedding, the couple has been spotted together quite a bit, such as holding hands at Universal Studios Hollywood during a visit to Halloween Horror Nights with friends and family. They even were seen at Sweeney's birthday celebration together on September 27th. Among the couple's honeymoon phase, the backlash they are receiving has caught them off guard. They are quite the controversial duo, with Braun's past scandal with Taylor Swift and Sweeney's recent American Eagle campaign scandal. Despite the backlash, Sweeney and Braun seem unbothered, focusing on their new romance instead of the noise.
Well, it's time to pop the champagne because Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are officially husband and wife. On September 27th, in a dreamy Santa Monica ceremony, the entertainment world experienced a fairy tale moment. Our beloved Alex Russo walked down the aisle in a custom halter Ralph Lauren gown with a hidden S+B tribute hidden in the lace. And Blanco, of course, matched her in a black Ralph Lauren tux. He posted to Instagram a sweet mirror selfie of them all dressed up with the caption, "I married a real-life Disney princess." As collaborators before lovers, the couple announced their engagement back in December of 2024 when Gomez posted to Instagram a photo of her ring with the caption, "Forever begins now." As to who was there to witness their I-dos, Gomez's co-stars Steve Martin and Martin Short, of course they're best friends, plus Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran gave speeches. It was a day we will never forget.
Glenn Powell scored big with the release of his new football comedy, Chad Powers, which premiered on Hulu September 30th. Powell stars in this new hit series as the former talented quarterback Russ Holiday, who tries to, quote, resurrect his dreams by disguising himself as Chad Powers, a talented oddball who walks onto the struggling South Georgia Catfish football team. Powell also co-wrote the script with Michael Waldron, delivering audiences a unique blend of slapstick humor and a heartwarming story of redemption. The series is inspired by a character Eli Manning played in his ESPN series Eli's Places in 2022, as well as the classic film Mrs. Doubtfire, which creates a hilarious blend of sports and family comedy. Although the release of Chad Powers marks Powell's great return to live-action TV, the mixed reviews might make some viewers approach the show with caution. Based on the Internet Movie Database, the show has a 7.4-star rating out of 10. Some critics have come at the show saying that it can be described as a, quote, cynical corporate experiment, and, quote, a waste of Powell's true talent. So far, only 2 episodes have been released, with new ones dropping weekly on Hulu through the end of October.
Next up, our 305 Degrees girls have another Miami activity to keep your heart rates pumping.
Let's take a peek.
Ratatouille says anyone can cook, but what about anyone can paint?
Today we're here at Painting with a Twist in Coral Gables, and we're gonna put our art skills to the test. Let's go. Painting with a Twist is known for combining step-by-step painting classes with a social, relaxed atmosphere. Guests bring their favorite drinks, wine, champagne, or mocktails. Today, our drink of choice is water, and follow along as local artists guide them through creating their own canvas masterpiece.
While this class may look intimidating, owner Pedro Lopez says there's nothing to be afraid of.
We do fun art, not fine art. Start off with a date night or maybe a kids class. I have 2 of my pets here that I've done in class. You could get started by that. These are 3-hour classes. You send in a photo of your pet and then we pre-sketch it and you come and do it with us. All of our classes are for beginners, no need for experience. We guarantee that you would walk out at the end of the class with the art piece the same as the artist on stage.
We learned the basics of acrylic painting and how to use each paintbrush along the way.
I think it's coming out better than I thought. I think we had a little bit of a bumpy start, but it's getting there. She's becoming something.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go way worse, honestly.
Even though we're not professionals, our paintings looked much better than we expected.
It was actually going pretty good, and honestly, time was flying.
After 2 hours, we added the final touches to our paintings, but our instructor had one last surprise in store for us. Seeing our paintings glow in the dark was such a fun twist, but there was one twist that nobody was expecting. The power went out.
All right, Kelly, what did you think of the class?
It was really fun, and I'm actually surprised and shocked that painting was this easy for me because I don't pay attention to a lot of detail, like I said before, especially when it comes to arts. It was really interesting to me to see that the art was actually not that hard once you follow it step by step. It can just look a little intimidating from time to time because there's a lot going on the page, but doing it step by step with an instructor made it so much easier and much more enjoyable.
Honestly, same thing. I was like a little scared going in at first because I think I'm a perfectionist and I wanted it to be so good on the first try. But even when I felt like I was just kind of messing up, there were ways to kind of save it and still have like a good picture at the end of the day. Once again, another fire playlist. I really enjoyed it and I think it really contributed to the atmosphere and I had a great time.
Well, that's it for 305 Degrees. Thank you so much for watching.
Catch us next time for the next hottest things to do in Miami. I'm Danny Vega.
And I'm Kelly McDermott. We'll see you next time.
You know, I wouldn't describe myself as a very artsy person, but I think this experience looks so much fun.
I mean, I would definitely try it, but I'd have to skip out on the power outage part. Well, it's now time for a quick break. But when we come back, it's everybody's favorite segment, Poor Decisions.
Don't go anywhere.
Of course, it's awkward to talk to kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches, vaping? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You didn't turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
back to Four Decisions. We are at level 6 rooftop bar today. It's a Spanish bar, but we are just coming for the drinks tonight. It's a beautiful night if you want to see how it looks. And we're going to try out some fun drinks. All right, so I ordered the Purple Sky drink. This is Heddle 1 vodka, Saint Germain elderflower syrup, some lavender, and it's looking real good. So I'm going to give this a little taste test. It's sweet, very floral. I love the color, kind of matches my dress a little bit, and it's really, really nice, very refreshing. So I got the Encanto cocktail, this passion fruit tequila, a bunch of berries in it. I'm so excited to try it. Here we go. Ooh, that is so good. It's so refreshing, so sweet. I highly recommend. The atmosphere is pretty lively in here, as you could tell. Dylan, I think it could be a great girls' night out spot. An amazing girls' night out spot. The vibes here are everything. The people are so sweet, and it's just a good time. Honestly, I'm having the best time. Great views, great drinks. Their menu trends Spanish, so they've got manchego cheese, jamon ibérico. Like, I would so come here for a casual night out with the girls. Me too. And it's in the Grove, so it's close to a lot of college students. And it's also just like Mia said, the vibes are great. The vibes are great. And salt and straw afterwards, come on. You cannot go wrong. So here we have the pan con manchego, which is bread, tomato, manchego cheese, and a bit of olive oil. Like I said, this menu trends Spanish, so we're taking it back to España for this one. All right, here's the, oh wow. It's so good. Oh my god. Ay Dios mío, as we say in Spain. What Mia said. Mia, how do you feel about this bread, though? The bread's delicious. I think it's sourdough. Oh. The tomatoes, there it is. The tomatoes are like olive oil and herbs. And look at how thin the cheese is sliced. That's melt in your mouth right there.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Poor Decisions. And remember, try not to make any without us.
Well, that looks like so much fun. But now we're switching gears from cocktails to coding. Today's Critics Corner debate is all about AI in the media.
To start us off, I think AI has had such a positive impact on the media recently. I mean, production times and costs have been cut in half, which gives us more content even faster. And if AI means we can get more episodes and movies out for me to watch, I'm all in.
Vivi, I hear what you're saying, but I couldn't disagree more. The more AI we use in media, the more humans are out of a job. And the AI actress Mary was talking about earlier, I, for one, don't want an algorithm trying to portray human emotion on the screen.
Lucas, I totally understand the negative side of AI in the media, but it also can do so much good for us. I mean, TikTok specifically uses AI to make sure our algorithm of videos is what we're interested in, and I found out about so many new restaurants and beauty tips just because of that.
Look, I hear what you're saying, and yes, there can definitely be good parts of it. It definitely is helpful in daily life. But at what point is it too much and the bad outweighs the good when people aren't getting the jobs that they used to, and like we said, like the actors, like real life actors might not get the jobs that they used to with new people like this in AI.
There still has to be someone controlling the AI though. Like I feel like you can use AI to create outlines or maybe like translate things into different languages for projects, and it does speed up the production timeline. So there may be like a reduction in jobs, but also there still needs people to do the AI and control it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me personally, as a student now, being in journalism too, some of our writing classes, it's, you know, you gotta come up with a story idea, and sometimes I have an idea in my head, but it's really hard for me to put something out into words, so I totally use AI to help me come up with ideas or help me outline what I'm trying to write about. So I think it can be helpful for a lot of students for sure.
Yeah, look, I'd be lying if I said I've never used AI before. I've used it a couple of times before for research and stuff like that, but once we start getting into entertainment and film and stuff like that, we're taking human emotion and letting a computer portray that. I don't want to see an AI actor show hope and fear and love on camera when I go to the theater and I pay, you know, $20 to see a movie. I don't want to see a computer showing me stories. I want to see humans doing that and seeing human process.
I do think it is a cool element, though, to have this kind of new rise in technology and the things that we're able to do. I mean, it sometimes is scary how realistic it is, but also at the same time, I do think if we kind of label things as AI and we let people know this is what you're going to see, it won't necessarily replace the movies and TV shows that we all love and have now, but it's kind of adding an element as opposed to taking it away.
Right, like for special effects, it can help designers like unlock new designs that aren't possible right now, and like that still is involving a person, but it's just making things like look even cooler.
Yeah, well, who knows what the future will look like, but that's all the time we have for the corner today. Whether you like it or not, we've got another AI-related story for you. Check it out.
Hey guys, it's Gracie and welcome to the second episode of Campus Characters. Today I'm making some pasta with a very special guest, so let's get into it. We're here with our second campus character, Zach. If you want to introduce yourself.
What's up, I'm Zach. I'm a freshman at UMiami and I built an app called CalAI where you could track your calories just by taking a picture of your food.
So we're making pasta today. Do you cook a lot?
No, I don't cook at all.
Wait, really?
Never.
Okay, how did like CalAI come about?
I was really skinny my entire life growing up. I started going in the gym, tracking my calories. The apps at the time, they make you like weigh the food on a scale, and I wasn't gonna do that. So I had to build an app that could solve the problem.
Do you know at least how to make pasta?
No. I mean, I'd guess you just pour the pasta in the water, I'd hope.
You have to add salt first. Oh, you really like don't cook at all?
No.
I think it's like for taste. Pour that in there. Yeah. So when did you start CalAI?
I started a year and a half ago. I started it when I was a junior.
We have to find a spoon now.
Should we put some seasoning in? Some taco seasoning?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
In pasta, low-key crazy.
You gotta innovate.
You've been like on the news before. You're also like a millionaire.
I guess that's true.
So how did that happen?
CalAI just went pretty viral, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it like all over TikTok.
CalAI started really taking off, and I started applying to colleges. I'm making like $12 million a year in revenue, which is like not bad for someone in high school to start a company to do.
Not bad. Not bad.
When I applied to the schools, my top school was Stanford, and I thought I had a good chance, but I got rejected from Stanford and every other Ivy. And that's what really made the like news outlets want to reach out.
So then why'd you choose UMiami?
First, I was trying to go to the school that would be the most academically challenging. But if I wasn't going to go to one of the most academically challenging, I decided to instead optimize only on what has the best social life.
You gotta remember what's really important.
Yeah, work hard, play hard.
Exactly. We should probably heat that up, right?
Yeah, do we need a saucepan?
Yeah, probably. We're just gonna heat up the sauce.
How long does pasta take to cook?
Like 7 minutes maybe.
I think it's coming out pretty good.
What are you majoring in? I'm assuming like entrepreneurship or something like that.
Yeah, I initially was, but I switched out. Now I'm undecided in the arts and sciences school.
So what path do you think you're going down?
Maybe music. Like I don't know. Like I really believe in learning by doing. So like cooking, learning by doing.
Wait, do you want to see if this is good? If it's done. Sorry, it was like probably really hot.
It's burning hot. I think it's good.
Is it al dente? Do you know what that means?
Is that Italian?
You're supposed to like cook your pasta. You want it to have like a little bit of a bite.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a bite.
Okay, period.
The sauce is like literally boiling.
Okay, I'm gonna
cannot
turn
be
this
good.
off. It's probably done.
Boiling sauce in. All right, I think we gotta stir it up. Oh wow, perfect amount of sauce.
We should taste test. Cheers. Wait, I think the pasta could have been done more.
It's tasting pretty al dente to me.
It's a little too al dente, but
it's really might be the best pasta I've had.
We should use CalAI and see if it like.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a great idea. So we're gonna take a picture of the pasta bowl, and let's see what it tells us. There we go.
Yes.
Rigatoni pasta. If you guys want to try out CalAI, you can download it on the App Store.
Okay, yes.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course, thanks for coming on.
Wow, all these freshmen are starting such amazing companies. It's incredible.
I know, it's super impressive. When I was a freshman, I could barely even get up for my 8 a.m.
Oh, me neither.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Pulse. We're out of time with the desk, but we've got more content to keep your heart rates pumping.
Be sure to follow our Instagram at UMTV Pulse. We'll see you back in 2 weeks with another episode. Bye, guys.
Yeah.